Hello everyone! After the last video I put up, I thought I'd just make this one just explaining a bit more about the piece. If you haven't seen it, please do go and check it out. It'd be wonderful if you could. I'll put the link somewhere either on the screen or in the description. So firstly, I thought I'd say a little bit about the idea behind the piece. The piece is called Ostria. Ostria being a Greek naval term for a warm southern wind that blows into Greece, bringing rain and dust from the desert. And the composer, Filippos Raskovic, really wanted to get that effect across through various different timbres that we found with making different sounds on the trumpet. Now, the sound we kind of worked out and created has been the subject of many questions. People are asking how it's made and what exactly goes into creating this strange interference-like sound. So I'll split three parts. The first part being the core of the sound, the main body of the sound, and this we accomplished through a technique known as double buzz. Now, double buzz is often thought of as bad, as it's the sound you don't want when playing the trumpet. When playing the trumpet you want a nice pure sound, however double buzz is basically when you have multiple points of vibration on the lips because your lips are too constricted, so you get this sort of grainy, raspy sound. For example, if I were to buzz it, a nice note would be something along the lines of. However, if you're trying to double buzz something, it sounds a bit more like this. Pleasant, I know. And this translates to the trumpet. For example, the sound you get when playing double buzz, and then a pure sound. Now, if you were to visualize it, this here is kind of the shape of the lips when you're creating a nice pure sound. As you can see, the aperture, which is that little bit inside the mouthpiece, is fairly open. You've got one nice point of resonance and vibration going on. However, when the lips are very constricted, as you can see here, you've got lots and lots of little bits that are going to be touching, and therefore you have multiple points of vibration, and therefore the sound sounds grainy. However, with a bit of time and experimentation, you can control the double buzz so that you can get different colours depending on just how much you're constricting your lips, and that's what we were experimenting with Ostria. Now, the second thing we added to the sound was what the composer called colour trills. Now, these aren't proper trills, they're not fully valve up, valve down. They're just kind of a waggle of the valve, which only changes the pitch of the note ever so slightly. When you add this to the double buzz, you get a really cool effect, because with double buzz, you tend to hear harmonics of the note you're playing. For example, if you're playing a note, you'll get either the octave below, the fifth below, or the fifth above with the double buzz. However, if you're doing a colour trill, you get slightly different harmonics because the note's changing slightly, which means that you get kind of a mishmash of the two different sets of harmonics, which makes the sound even more distorted. The final thing that completes the sound that we used for this piece was adding what's known as a doodle tongue, which is basically a very, very soft double tongue. It's not da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da, but it's da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So this gives a slight kind of bubbly sound. And when these three techniques are brought together, they form a sound that almost doesn't quite sound like the trumpet. And this creates the kind of interference or distortion that you hear in Ostria. Anyway, I hope that was interesting, and I hope it answered any questions you had regarding the piece. If you have any suggestions, comments, questions, please do let me know. I'd love to get a dialogue going, and I'd love to know what you all think, if you have any suggestions for me. But thanks for watching, and hopefully see you possibly soon. Bye!